This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Boohoo Man. I'm joined by Wade Plem after the weigh-ins here today.
Yep.
But before we get going, Wade, I've got a little present for you. And this has nearly been about 4 years in the making. I know that you do want it. Look at this.
Oh, okay, finally.
Show
Hey,
the camera.
shout out to Happy Punch. I appreciate the honor and the privilege of being best commentator of 2023 in the influencer boxing scene. Thank you very much. Thanks to Fred. I appreciate that.
All right.
Man.
I had to collect it for you back in October.
That's sick, dude.
Before the Prime card.
Awesome.
You want to give it a little clean? So I got my fingerprints over it.
There's something
I'll grab you in a second, B-Dave.
There's something on here,
Dave
bro.
over
There's
there.
some stains and stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know what you've been doing with this thing, but I'm just gonna put it down before I catch something.
Any
bro.
diseases?
Yeah, I don't know what's
But
going
yeah,
on.
Keem saw me, now be happy. You finally
Yeah, shout
got your
out Keem,
award.
man. Shout out Keem, Alex, all the people over at Happy Punch. They're killing it right now, by the way. Their socials are just exploding, so big shouts to Happy Punch.
We'll go straight into it then. The fight that happened at the weigh-in. It wasn't between Jake and Mike. It seemed between one of Mike's team.
So they separated Jake and Mike. There was a shove, right? But after that, it was like Jake was on the far side of the stage and Mike was on this far, and they were in the middle just having like a mosh pit between the security teams. But hey, man, you'd rather have that than have the two fighters doing that. So, okay, get rowdy between the securities and make sure everybody cools down. I thought they handled it. Maybe went a little too far with the security, but no one got hurt.
No one got hurt. You're going to go viral moment. Everyone's certainly a winner there. But obviously you're doing it on stage there, interviewing Jake Paul, interviewing Mike Perry. Are they any different? You've interviewed Jake quite a few times. The intensity, I guess, it's all the same as last time?
No,
in terms of how intense they are, how ready to go they are?
Yeah, they both look ready to go. Mike did give me a little bit of a, kind of happy that everything was over kind of thing. Like, all right, we're here now, like kind of a relief thing. I don't know how much to read into the fight for that, but yeah, man, Jake looked dialed, Mike looked dialed. We're going to get a banger tomorrow. I think it's going to be a fun fight.
Certainly, it is. It's good. And Ashton Silva, obviously, he's got a very competitive fight himself. So
his name is H2O now, sir.
Really?
We call him H2O. Yeah, bro. Come on.
Well, I knew me and Ashton go way back. We do go way back. When I was 16 and he was 16, doing interviews.
Damn, really?
So I feel like I can call him Ashton,
I don't know. You better check with H2O on that,
Yeah, they're like
You hear
Fred.
that? You can't hear it on camera, but they're still chanting body out there. There was a big Canadian presence here today for H2O's
What does body mean?
That's his opponent,
Oh,
Body.
that's his name, Body.
Yeah, see this guy, bro. What's this guy doing, bro?
Have you had time to go out in Tampa? Have you had time to enjoy your trip?
I went on a run. We went to Topgolf last night.
And I wasn't invited. Wow.
Me and Dan Canobio.
Wow, and I know Dan very well. Me and Dan go way back as well. I saw him the first time in person. Is he around here? I don't know if he's sitting down here. I know.
You know what it is, man?
Wow, me and Dan,
Things
I've known Dan, I think longer than I've known you. I know Dan for ages, actually.
He's the man.
Yeah, Dan is the man, actually, yeah.
He whooped me in Topgolf last night, but I went for a run, lost 8 pounds on a run. That's how much humidity's out here in Tampa right now.
30 degrees, isn't it?
Well, depending on Fahrenheit, we do it a little different, but yeah, so it's about 100 out here. But yeah, I've enjoyed Tampa, man. I love this place. I've been here a week now, and I'm going to Orlando next week.
Orlando. What are you in Orlando for?
Prospects.
Prospects. Oh wow, they're doing back-to-back events.
Yep. Because remember, Prospects was scheduled for after the Mike Tyson fight. Obviously we kept the card together here in Tampa, and then we'll go to Orlando.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting indeed. Staying busy, which is definitely good to see.
Yes.
Mike Tyson, do you reckon he'll be here tomorrow?
Good question. Probably not. Maybe surprise appearance.
It makes sense to do a face-off in the ring if Jake were to win, but I don't know if Mike would come down. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows what Mike's got going on right now? He's Mike Tyson, so I don't know. That's a good question.
Last time we had Sweetie here. Remember last time? She was ringside. Any other celebs are coming down?
That's my girl. Don't ever disrespect her, all right? That's
Well, you went viral on ESPN. Do you remember? Is that your most viral commentator moment on ESPN?
Yeah,
it's got to be millions of views.
Either that or me and Jake in Dubai.
Oh yeah.
For the Tommy Fury and Big John.
But I think
But
did
it's
ESPN? Oh yeah, good point.
ESPN covered that. Yeah.
Okay, well maybe that might be more viral.
I was on SportsCenter, Fred. I'm on a different level now. All right, brother. You got to pay me for these.
SportsCenter, blimey, that's insane.
I don't know who we'll get, man. I heard some names rumored to be, but as far as like actually being here, I have no idea.
Okay.
We'll see.
Interesting point. Just a couple more things before I let you go. I know you got a whiz.
Talk about these shoes you got on. What are those?
These are the cheap ones. I went on the Nike store. I can't show them to the camera.
Okay.
They're Jordan lows. I went to the Nike store and went filtered.
Off, we got to stop saying Nike. It's Nike, brother. Listen. You can't just come in with the UK slang and start talking about. Yeah, I went to the Nike store. Yeah, no, bro, it's Nike.
I need to go for some of the outlet stores here. The outlet stores are really good. They don't have that in the UK.
Listen, I save my money. This dude be spending too much, bro. I be trying to
Whoa, let me finish my story. So then I went to.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I be spending too much.
I went on the Nike app.
Yep.
And I went men's low to high, and then scrolled.
Let's be honest, you did women's because you got them small feet. It's okay, bro. You said unisex. What size?
Unisex feet, but on the cheapest possible.
Okay, but you got some nice shoes. You got some nice shoes, bro.
Thank you very much. The camera's turned. We got a guy looking around the camera. The camera's spun the other way. For Mike Perry, though, are you surprised how kind of crazy he is? He's gone viral quite a few times.
No.
I saw he went on Theo Von's podcast.
Yeah.
And got very angry on that.
Yeah. Listen, Mike is... He's not a character. That's just who he is, man. You see him at the elevator at the hotel. You see him out in the street. That's the same way he is. He's just intense. He's got energy. You touch him and you might get shocked by a lightning bolt, you know? So I think Mike deserves this, man. For all the work he's put into the combat sports game, he deserves a moment like this, and I'm glad he's getting it.
What do you make of Conor McGregor calling out Jake Paul, kind of dissing him?
It was weird. That I was not surprised by. He called him a little dweeb. That's kind of been the go-to. What was weird was when they brought it up here and they asked Mike about it.
Mike started dissing Conor.
Mike turned on him. Mike went rogue on Conor, which I think is because Mike wants that fight too. And, you think about it. That Conor-Jake fight is there, but Conor's a part owner in Bare Knuckle now, and he's only got 2 fights left on his deal in the UFC.
Right.
I can see Bare Knuckle trying to make that Mike Perry and Conor McGregor fight if Mike is going to win this, if he wins this one. So, yeah, it was weird to see. He was like, I was the first part owner, and my tequila is not even out yet, but it's bigger than. I was like, damn, okay, go off, Mike. I love it, though. But, yeah, Conor, that's par for the course, called Jake the dweeb and all that. But, listen, 3 years ago I would have said it was impossible. Now, very possible. But
what about Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor, bare knuckle?
Bare knuckle, I don't know about that. I don't think that the UFC would miss out on having one more in the octagon.
You really think so?
I mean, why wouldn't you? People would love that. The UFC is the home of it, and I think Nate wants to get back into the UFC. He's talked about wanting to fight Leon Edwards, which is probably not going to happen. But I think they'd do business with him if it was a Conor Nate 3.
Yeah. Who wins that one?
Conor. Yeah. If Conor is at all the same level as what he was before the leg break, then Conor.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair enough. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, is there any other news, any other points that I'm missing out on in terms of Twitter?
You're doing your freaking debut. That kind of went mini viral on Twitter. I saw that. People were pumped.
People were not pumped. I was showing Cole, who's one of the IFL reporters, the comments. They're just like hate comments. And I was like, sugar.
We'll practice right now. Introduce me. I'll walk off and I'll come back on. There you go.
No, I can't do that. I can't do it now. I'm used to a big crowd, That's the first time I got some proper hate on Twitter, and I was like, sugar.
You'll be fine, dude. You're gonna kill it. Don't listen to that stuff, dude.
I love how Ariel does it. He does it in his own. He doesn't do a showmanship way. He does it in his own way.
It's a regular voice. It's him. That's the way you should do it, man. It's your voice, your show. You're leading it. Go for it, man. Whatever. You gonna wear a suit though, or not?
No, it's red sweatshirt. Because I'll still be doing
a sweatshirt. Come on.
Yeah, 100%.
Collared shirt, something.
Well, like a Ralph Lauren collared shirt.
Maybe not Ralph Lauren, but again, this guy's spending too much money. You can get one at Target, but I'm saying something a little, get the neck crease and the whole deal.
Maybe you could. But then again, I'll still have to be running around.
You do the sweater, and you do the white underneath the sweater. So you got the sweater still, but you got to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or red. If you want to go double red, that's kind of crazy, but you could. Or black. Whatever.
But then again, like, I see obviously Ariel wears suits. You wear suits when it's like fight day, if you say you're hosting a press conference, you wear a suit. Yeah. But for me, I'm running around doing interviews, so you get quite sweaty doing that. And so running around in a suit, you're not James Bond. It's not the best look. And when you're sweating with a blazer, it's like back at school.
You're not James Bond.
Well, he's always running around in a suit, isn't he?
He is, but that's just a crazy reference. You're not James Bond.
Is he not big here, James Bond, in America?
Pretty big. I mean, who plays Bond? They're trying to look for.
It's Daniel Craig.
No, he's done.
But he's done now. He got killed off.
Fred Talks Fighting to play him next. There you go. Yeah, that's about it, dude. I think that's all, for now. We got a lot of stuff coming up in August, but we just got to wait a little bit. You got 2 fights, Misfits in August.
Yeah.
That double thing's going to be big.
Going to Ireland. Still waiting for Danny Aaron's next opponent.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Bevo had an operation. But speaking about Danny Aaron's, actually, I remember you spoke to him on Twitter or exchanged with him about having multiple times, but the first time I think you guys connected was when you said about doing a UFC tournament.
Yeah.
Did anything ever come of this?
No. I kind of abandoned it when I couldn't get people to do it unless there was money involved.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, all right. People, unless you put some money down, people are like, nah, bro, what am I doing?
So people won't just put like £100 or £200 in and the winner takes all?
No, and people don't want to put their own money in to potentially win it back or lose it, right? They want to have a prize at the end of it and do that. I think Danny would have. I think Danny just wants to play the game, but other people...
Gib wanted to get paid, huh?
No, and I wasn't Gib. Trust me, I'm not
joking, Gib.
But there were some people that were like, there's not pay, then I'm not doing it.
Did you not get a sponsor?
We tried.
Oh, really?
We tried.
Oh, wow, so you didn't go full length.
Yeah, I used, some connections I have. We tried to do it. We even tried to get, EA to get involved.
Yeah.
But maybe in the future. It's not, dead in the water totally. I just got to, present more time to it. That's all.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. That's fair enough.
But Danny's my guy, though. I like Danny. Danny's good. I'm excited to see him fight. I know he's been training.
Did he fight now? Because Bevo's off.
Bazinga.
Joe will be good, but Joe is a bit too soon, maybe?
I don't know. I mean, what's too soon at this point? Joe Weller hasn't fought in fucking 4 years. Sorry for cursing. But he hasn't been in there, and Danny's been training. I don't know if Joe has. Joe seems like every time you see
he's traveling a lot, isn't he? He's always in Thailand.
He's always like in Thailand, or he's in a waterfall, or he's like, he's doing something. So I don't know. But at this point, dude, they just need matchups. They just need names. So you can't be as picky as being like, oh, well, this guy's got this much. You got to go at this point. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of who's willing to do it for the right price, and you hope that they can find somebody for him.
Yeah, true. Joella come back. Well, I guess that is worthy of a co-main for a KSI card.
Yeah,
it could be a main event in itself, Joella returning, to be fair.
They just need to solidify something because KSI is carrying that thing right now. There's not been a ton of promo for it, and I know it's tough, man. We do the whole thing with like, oh, guys need to promo more. Guys need to promo more. It's tough, You're doing 2 in 1 month. It's like if you do the promo for that one, you just walk all over the one beforehand. Right. So if you wait, then you only got 2 weeks to do the promo after. So they're in a tough spot, but it's
already sold out to the Island one. But then again, you want to sell the pay-per-views.
Right. That's something that, of course, you're going to make money on the gate because KSI is involved and you're doing it in Ireland.
But I would assume that it would do around like the 300,000, 400,000 mark for pay-per-views.
Say it again.
I'd presume it would do about the 300,000 to 400,000 mark for pay-per-views.
You think?
I would say so, yeah.
We'll see. I don't know.
What do you reckon?
Not that.
No, really?
No, I don't think so. Because again, you're seeing a trend with these things to where like if it's continuously short notice, people have no chance to really get their mind around it.
But this KSI one isn't short notice though.
Well,
I mean the other Misfits.
Pay-per-view like push, you know what I mean? Like when you're pushing the pay-per-view, they did one press conference and that was it.
Right.
They haven't talked about it since.
But isn't it the normal thing to have one press conference and then one press conference in fight week?
No, but think about it. When he fought Joe, when he fought Temper, when he fought these guys, even if they were late notice opponents, there was like a push for KSI, return, next challenge, whatever, right? This 2-on-1 thing, I don't feel like they've done really much with it. And maybe that's because of Slim, because of AT. I don't know. I heard someone say that AT, I don't even know, has he said anything?
About what?
About the fight? I don't even know where he's been, but yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's tough, though, because, like, you really have to have all the push be around KSI, and I know he's tired of doing it right now. You can see it. So it's like someone said he walked off in the face-to-face. So
I think Slim. I mentioned that.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to. I'm not wasting my time with this. So it's like, I get it.
Mind games, maybe,
but also I kind of get it. He's kind of frustrated with the whole thing, and I get it too. I don't think the thing should be 2v1, but
they're the body chance again. Wow, they really
are. Are coming out, dude. The point I'm trying to make is I hope it does well. I just don't. The 2 events in 1 month thing, I don't know. We'll see.
You did a live watch along to. I was there in Dubai the other day. The TK, the Tam Khan card, the social knockout card. You did a live watch along for that.
Yeah. I wanted to see Fox and Salt Poppy. It was cool.
The Darren Till one had kicked off.
That was hilarious. The guy acted like he had been shot in the head and laid on the canvas, and then popped up and tried to single leg Darren Till. Crazy. Amir Khan was talking his stuff. I saw that.
And then I nearly got into Amir Khan. It was so annoying. I went.
You didn't get him?
No, which was really frustrating actually, because that would have gone viral probably. But I was meant to go interview him, but he left. He did his interview at the arena and then just left. He didn't watch any of the fights.
Yeah.
And I was like,
wow, really?
He watched about one of the fights and then left. And I was like, and this was early on, and I was like, sugar.
Yeah,
I was like, damn son. But at least he went. It was a good event, to be fair. Shout out to Tam Khan for putting on a great event. Because I love the.
Misfits going to be doing more with them?
What, in Dubai?
Yeah, well, I don't know, just the TK or whatever.
Well, Tam spoke, when I was talking to Tam spoke quite positively about working in Misfits, and he gets along well with Mams. I reckon so.
They should, man. They should be, I've said this for forever. Misfits should be collaborating with more people, man. like more companies and stuff too. I thought Creator Clash would have been a good idea for them to do some sort of collaboration with.
Is Creator Clash over now?
I think it might be. I don't know. I haven't heard anything in a while, but I think that would have been a great thing for them to do collaboration stuff with. Yeah, I mean, as much as you can at this point, because if you're running that many events, you need fighters and you need people that are, staying active. And if it's not on your platform, it can be on others, and then they come back. Like, it just makes sense, Everybody helps everybody.
Yeah, okay, I can see. Well, I guess now, I would agree and disagree almost, because I guess now you get some fighters who haven't fought in ages. Lots of fighters haven't fought to the Prime card, so it's almost where you got loads of fighters now, where there's only 8 slots on a card. You see, there's 16 slots on a card, you've got 8 fights. So it's almost got to put more events on, I guess.
Either more events, or you prioritize a certain number of fighters and cut the roster.
Right, okay.
That sounds harsh, but...
Yeah. I couldn't say that, but I guess you could.
I'm saying, do you want to prioritize entertainment viewership and building, or, I get it, you want to put more people on your cards, but I've said it for a long time, cut the events, do half of what you're doing, do a fourth of what you're doing. And
I know have less events? Yeah. Whoa, no. We love the events.
I know, I'm not saying that you... But again, that's where the collaboration can come in. That's where these social KOs can help out. You feed the fighters. If they're not on Misfits, you go over there for a bit, come back for the big event.
WWE NXT sort of vibe.
WWE collaboration with TNA or collaboration with... It never happened.
They never collabed, yeah. Well, I guess you got to look at it where the UFC never collabed.
WWE does collab with TNA right now. They
really?
do. Yeah, they share talent. Jordan Grace just came over from TNA. Okay, I'm pro wrestling stuff. But you get what I'm saying. If you really wanted to do it, you would... I mean, if they got a contract, and that is what it is, but... I think if you wanted those guys like the Dean the Greats, like the Slims, like the Salt Poppies to be more active and keeping that, building them, you could put them on these different things and then bring them back for the big events. But
I guess Mams did do it. Shout out to Mams, because Mams did do it for Fox and Salt, because they were going to be on the sidelines for like a few months, so they got the experience and got paid.
You can't the stuff I'm saying is impossible because you're under contract. You got to fulfill dates at this point. It's just if I was fantasy booking it, that's what I would think would be the best for the growth of influencer boxing, or to keep it sustainable.
If you were to ever fight, would you more likely fight on Misfits or MVP?
I think probably, I don't know.
Has Nikisa ever hinted to it or joked about it?
No problem. Nikisa has no problem with me doing anything ever. I've never had an issue with them on anything. I can do whatever I want. I've asked DAZN, and they're like, no, we don't care. Do whatever. So it wouldn't matter to me. It would just be, where was the business best and what would make the most sense.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Well, awesome, Wade. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Do it, bro.
And yeah, you can put that Happy Punch trophy home.
Hey,
and put that Happy Punch trophy home.
There you go. Heck yeah.
And
man.
it can go in the background, or when you got family over, say, what was that trophy for, Wade? You're like, well, best commentator.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to clean it off. Fred did some evil things with this, bro. I don't know if this was out of spite or revenge, but some all right. Appreciate you, dog.
Nice one, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, bro.